everyone, I'm Jess, an AI tutor here at Reka, and today I am joined by Sharath, a member of our technical team, to talk more about Reka Research. So, hi Sharath, do you want to briefly introduce yourself to everyone?
Hey Jess, pleasure to be here. I'm Sharath, a researcher here working on post-training our Reka models. Today we are going to demo one of our recent releases that we released last week, Reka Research, on which I had a pleasure working on along with the rest of the team here at Reka.
Yeah, amazing. So let's dive a little bit deeper into Reka Research. So can you tell me exactly what is the product?
Yes, for sure. So Reka Research is a state-of-the-art AI agent that knows how to browse web and answers complex questions using web search. This offering is slightly different from our foundation models offerings that we have released in the past, and the latest one being Reka Flash 3.1, which we released last week, actually. In that, Reka Research knows how to use tools and do multi-step reasoning to answer complex questions. So do you want to see how the agent does this in the background?
Yeah, I would love to see. I would love to see the UI as well as how the prompt works.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go ahead. So as you can see here, as soon as you open the website, you see multiple interactions. There is multi-step web search option here. There is also option for private document research and a bunch of other things, and it could be overwhelming. But right now, let's just focus on web search and see how the agent does web search to answer complex queries.
Sure.
And the prompt that I'm choosing here is something which I use on a daily basis with Reka Research. Since I'm working in AI, just like everyone these days, it's very hard to keep up with the news because every day there is a release, every week there are like a bunch of releases, and it's hard to keep up for me to understand like what's happening in the field. So that's exactly where Reka Research is a great product for me, because it just like does that research within a few minutes. So let's see how the agent does this.
Yeah,
right?
let's go.
So the prompt here is basically asking, give me a reading list of most important AI news stories from the past week. So let's click enter.
Okay, amazing. Whilst that's processing, I would love to know about what goes on in the background, as well as I see an agent view here. So can you explain a little bit more about that as well, please?
Yeah, for sure. It looks very cool from the UI, but actually it is a visual representation of what exactly the agent is trying to do in the background. It goes through all the websites and reads the content and tries to take some notes as it does it. And tries to see if it answered the question that I provided, and it keeps on doing that until it is satisfied. There is also one more view, if you are interested, which is timeline view, which gives a more raw and transparent view to the viewers, where they can read what the agent is trying to do, and click on different things. For example, here the agent is analyzing this particular website, and this is the notes that the agent took, and as you can see, like it did the same for multiple websites. Let's go back here. Okay, yeah, it for multiple websites and took a bunch of notes, which is quite nice. And then towards the end, it wrapped up the analysis that it has done, and it returned the results. So if you go back to the results section over here, you can see the agent just gave the final answer with the list of things. Apple loses key AI leaders to Meta, and then things like that, which is quite helpful for me to just get a quick gist of what happened in the past week.
Yeah, amazing. I also love how time aware is, which is a very cool feature.
That's exactly right. I mean, as you can see, it knows that the last week is July 8th to 14th. So that's quite nice that the model is aware of the date.
Yeah, cool. And I'm wondering if there's any other features available. So for example, if I want to restrict my domain, or if I want to set a certain max web search, can I do this? And how do I do this?
Yeah. So just like many people, like a lot of people already know what kind of websites they wanna search through, but they just don't want to like analyze a bunch of websites like that, right? And this is where a feature like restricting the domain is quite helpful. As you can see here, if you click on this button over here and then click on domain settings, here you basically can list all the domains that you're allowing the model to look at, and then once you're done with whatever domains that you want to restrict the model to, click on save, and then there is also one more option where you can restrict the number of web searches that the model can do. The minimum being 1 and the maximum being infinity, where the model just like keeps on doing web searches until it answers the question. For this example, let's keep it 10, and let's choose a prompt, right? Let's choose this one. This one looks cool. So in this prompt, we want the model to only search over American Express websites, as you can see here. If we click here, this is a domain that we're restricting, right? And the maximum web search is just like 10. So let's see what the agent does now.
Okay, cool. And whilst we're waiting for the agent to run this prompt, I want to talk a bit more about deep research, because I know that it's quite a big topic in AI these days, and a lot of companies are utilizing deep research. So what sets Reka Research apart from all these other companies and products?
That's a great question. So there are 4 things which sets us apart when we compare with the competitors. The first one being the performance. We get best-in-class performance across 2 benchmarks. The first one being Research Eval, which is our internal evaluation benchmark for web browsing tasks. And the second one being Simple QA benchmark, which is quite famous benchmark for web browsing analysis. So that's point number 1. And point number 2 is it's not just the performance, it's also the cost. We offer best performing agent for cheapest cost out there in the market. If you see the cost versus performance graph over here, we are at the Pareto front, where we are like best performing. At the same time, we offer the API just for $25 per 1,000 queries. So that's quite cool, I feel. And the third one is it's very lightweight, as you can see, because the maximum time that the model can take to answer a given query is quite less, because like it takes around like 1 to 3 minutes to just like finish answering a complex query. So the users can just like get the answers instantaneously. At the same time, they are thorough and they are accurate. And the final one, this is my favorite one, is we expose the reasoning traces to the developers. By making it transparent, the developers can have like more understanding of what the model is doing in the background, and thereby take decisions or prompt the model in a way that they can extract the most out of the API. So these are the 4 things which sets us apart from existing providers.
Yeah, I can really see the amazing work the team has put in to make such a cost-effective and high-performing model. And I think our answer is probably generated now. So should we take a look at it?
Yeah, for sure. Let's quickly have a look at it. So as you can see, the answer is quite short. That's what we need. We just need what's the total revenue, what are the total expenses of Amex in 2025 Q1, and what's the net income, and what are the earnings. And for all of them, we have sources as well, so which you can see here. So every answer has citations. So that's quite nice.
Yeah, no, it's definitely very helpful to kind of see where they got the information from.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I also see on the webpage here, there's an add sources button. So yeah, what does this do?
So that's something we're going to discuss in the next video. But to just give a teaser, so far our model, what we have demonstrated in this video is just the model doing web search. In fact, multi-step web search to answer a complex query. In the next video, we're going to demonstrate how our Reka Research model can do the same thing over the private documents. And we believe this is quite useful for enterprises. So we made it available for enterprises for now. And we will release to everyone in the coming days.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Sharath, for explaining to me more about Reka Research. And if you want to know more about what Sharath was talking about, you can go to our blog post, which is linked down below. And also, if you subscribe to our channel, you can get notified when we drop the next video where we talk more about file research. And please like this video and comment down below if you want to see any additional features added to Reka Research. But we will see you in the next video.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys. Bye-bye.